productivity is something that we all struggle with and continue to wish for every single year, and in hopes of achieving a satisfaction with our ability and how we view ourselves throughout the year. When we look over how well we did during the year or during the day, like how productive was I? You probably turn your attention to many YouTube videos online, especially YouTube videos, and you probably found this one through how to stay productive and stay motivated, which you probably scoured through the internet, looking at people who established a well stapled routine to where they keep on being productive. And let me tell you, those videos show like a routine that they themselves built. When you look at their schedule and what they do throughout the video, especially morning routines, to where it's a productive morning. They probably go to the gym and they come home, make breakfast, take a shower and get ready and go to work or school, and they're constantly moving, and that's the goal of it, and that is something that we all need to do. But it definitely takes some time to really find out how to build up your schedule. And I feel like with this video, I'm not gonna teach you anything like how to build habits or anything like that. More like I'm going to give you something different and something that you probably been needing. And I've honestly never heard this phrase until I really came across it. Obviously, I'm still struggling with motivation to stay productive, and that is a goal for me this year. But yeah, I'm gonna give you guys something new, so stick around throughout the video and I'll tell you guys. I also feel like we all turn to videos all over the internet as well, as far as like those motivational speeches, to like those audios of like some inspiring motivational speakers who like talk about analogies of like people standing around your deathbed, or just things to get you motivated. You'll listen to the audio, it's like a 4-minute video, and or maybe even longer, and you're like, you feel powered to get through the day, and you're like, you know what, it's my time to shine. But I think eventually you gotta rely on yourself, and this is about you. This is about, if you want to be productive, you yourself have to be able to do something outside of your comfort zone, because if it destroys your comfort zone, then it builds yourself. And another thing that you guys need to focus on is building up a schedule as well, and finding out what you want to do. You got to find out. I think I would focus on one area, to where the point where you want to stay productive during that time. So maybe you got to change a few things, how productive you are. Maybe you're really lazy at a certain point, and you want to replace that laziness where you're in bed, and replace it with, I'm going to get up real fast, and I'm going to do whatever it takes to hopefully get up in the morning and get a productive day. And I think morning also plays a huge role as well. But yeah, so the number one thing that you guys need to do, and the mindset shift that you guys need to do, is focus your attention on work before relaxation. I think a lot of procrastination habits do come and bump in the way of things, and it distracts and takes away your productivity. You no longer, like, maybe I'm working on a YouTube video, and then I get this urge to be on my phone and just be on TikTok or YouTube and listen to some music. And music is always good, especially during work, gets you motivated to do some work or whatever. But I feel, to me, like something that destroys my productivity is like music that is it's very talkative, and I know the lyrics. And this is why I turn my attention to lo-fi music, or any type of jazz, because it's not something I'm gonna remember, but it also like gives me the time to really focus and dial in, but also having some nice music, so I'm getting a win-win situation. Yeah, procrastination habits are gonna disrupt your productivity, and to the where you're gonna feel lazy and unmotivated, and your productivity is gonna die midway because you decided you wanted to have some relaxation. And what I mean by relaxation is meaning like, I'm gonna turn my attention and it's like a distraction, or to the ability to the inability to not be able to do as much as work as you should have been doing. You know, you should have completed that 4-hour essay, but it didn't work. And so I think you need to do that and switch that mindset. And something that has worked for me is I will schedule everything out, everything from work that I have to do and focus on, and from those hours I gotta make sure I really get it in and do well. And you know, from those hours I'm like, you know what, I gotta focus on the work, and I gotta get the checklist done, and hopefully get throughout the day. And then later in life, you know, not later in life, but later in the day, when I'm finally done with all my work, I can have that relaxation. And I think it's gonna be quite challenging, but it's gonna be quite the success challenge that you guys need to get through and get over that wall that's preventing you from being productive. Obviously, when you watch a YouTube video of like a morning routine or a day in the life, they do everything they have to do, and then they finally unwind, and like they come home and they settle, and they're like, finally, we're home. And I think that's very important. And obviously I'm still working on this, but I've learned this and I'm still applying it. So don't like freak out if you guys don't, you know, get this right away, but it does take some time and a huge mindset shift you guys need to do. And I think that should be a really good goal for you guys. And yeah, and hopefully you guys did enjoy the video, and I hope you guys stay productive. And I think this is a really good tip for a lot of you guys, because I think I haven't seen this in any other YouTube video ever. So yeah, hope you guys did enjoy. Make sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.